good morning, fellow riders. Poppa-D here. If you are new to my channel, my name is Tim Marshburn. I go by Poppa-D, and this is Poppa-D Rides. It's all about motorcycle long distance touring and all things motorcycle. I'm a fairly new YouTuber, and I've now got close to 1,000 followers on TikTok. So if you're over here from TikTok, leave me a comment and check out the content on this channel. I promise the audio on the videos are going to get better. I finally figured that out. And so I'm a little stir crazy. At the end of last year, I got COVID, so that put me at the house for a couple of weeks. And then last week, it snowed twice here in North Carolina. If you know anything about North Carolina, we just don't get snow. So everything pretty much shut down. They don't have the ability to really clear the roads. And really the first snow that we got was nothing but ice at my house, about 2 inches of solid ice. It sleeted all day long, and that just compacted into a big chunk of ice all over my house and driveway and everything else. So by the time I got that cleared off, the roads were still nasty, so I couldn't get the bike out. I did get out of the house a couple of times during that, and then lo and behold, 3 days later, it snowed about 2 inches. And so today is the first day I've been able to get out on the bike. We're keeping the grandbabies, and I had the grandbabies at the house yesterday, so I couldn't get out yesterday. So this morning I wanted to get out and go for a ride. I'm headed over to Starbucks to get some coffee, and then I think I'm gonna take a ride through uptown or downtown Charlotte, whatever you call it, and I'll introduce you guys to my bike. I'm still trying to think of what to name her. I've got some thoughts in my head, but I'd like your suggestions. So if you got a suggestion for what I should call my motorcycle, this lovely steed that I'm on, let me know. It is a 2020 Road Glide Limited. I've got 28, almost 29,000 miles on her. She's got a stage 2 Harley-Davidson torque cam with the Screaming Eagle tuner. I really didn't do anything other than that, and I put Tab Performance exhaust mufflers on here. They're the 4.5 with the zombie baffle, and this is absolutely the loudest motorcycle I've ever had, but I love the way she sounds. I've now got probably, I don't know, 20,000 miles on those pipes. Maybe not quite 20,000, but close to it. And I really love the way that they sound. I love the way this torque cam helps the bike to perform. And my warranty is still in effect until May of this year. So after that, I may go in and I'll probably keep the same cam, but I may get a different tuner, because you're very limited on what the Harley-Davidson tuner can do. And if I get that different tuner, I'm gonna take it to a buddy of mine, EZ Smith, and he's with Max Mobile Dyno over in Concord, North Carolina, and I'm gonna get him to do the dyno and the tune for me. But I'll see if I need to do that. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do this year on the motorcycle. Currently I have a trip planned out to the Big Bend area of Texas, and I'll take you guys along with me when I go to that. And that trip will take me almost 2 weeks. It takes about 3 days to actually get out to Terlingua, which is one of the places I'm staying right outside of Big Bend National Park. And then it takes 3 days to get back, and we're going to stay about 7 days in that area. Hey Nick, what's up, buddy? All right guys, I'm pulling into Starbucks here. My plans have changed a little bit. My buddy Nick, who travels with me frequently, he's going to come over and meet me here at the Starbucks, and we're going to ride over to Speedway Harley-Davidson and hopefully check out the new 2022s. Today's the days are unveiling 2022 lineup at Speedway Harley-Davidson. So we're going to ride over there for a few minutes. I've got to kind of hustle up because I got to go back and pick up my dog up from the dog groomers. But, you know, we'll go check out Speedway Harley-Davidson and check out the new 2022 lineup. I need to talk to them anyhow, because I need to order me a new rear tire. This one's got Lord, 14,000 miles on it, and well, the front tire does too. So we'll see. But let's go in here and get a coffee and wait on Nick. All right, guys, catch you in a little bit. All right, guys, while I'm waiting on Nick here at the Starbucks, I thought I'd show you my Road Glide. And like I said, I'm trying to figure out what to name her. So if you have suggestions, put them in the comments, please. Hey, guys, let's do a walk around of the bike. This is my 2020 Road Glide Limited. She is Zephyr Blue, all blacked out. Got the black rims, black forks, all blacked out, everything. Got factory 47 handlebars with the airflow Harley-Davidson heated grips. Got a ventilator breather, the stage 2 torque cam. My exhaust are tab slip-ons with the zombie baffle. And then I have both custom dynamic and 3D lighting on the bike. And I'll show you that here in a minute. But there's a walk around of my Zephyr Blue 2020 Road Glide. So for lighting, I have the Custom Dynamics windshield trim, Custom Dynamics Genesis lighting with the halo. When I do my turn signals, it turns to an amber halo. Custom Dynamics vent trim, stock Harley-Davidson headlights, and I've got a mean mug made by my friend Neil out in Oklahoma. On the back, I still have the stock Tour Pack light, which I'm hoping to change. Custom Dynamics just came out with a Tour Pack light, and I hope to put it on here very soon. I've got the Custom Dynamics saddlebag lids there, Custom Dynamics brake light, low profile lay down, and then I have the 3D lighting in the filler panels, and I just like the way those worked better. Turn my hazard on so you can see how they look on the hazards. So my windshield trim is sequential, whether you can see that or not. And then the Genesis are not halo, they're full LED, so it goes from full white to full amber. There's the vent trim, so that's what the front looks like. And then the back, you see the filler panel lights there. Anyhow, guys, that's my bike. Help me find a name for her. And let's head on over to Speedway Harley-Davidson as soon as Nick gets here. All right, guys, I got my coffee. I thought Nick was going to meet me here, but he decided to meet me at the BP over in Mount Holly because he's got to get fuel. So I'm headed over there now to meet him in Mount Holly. Like I said, our plans changed. I was going to take you through uptown Charlotte, but we decided to go to Speedway Harley-Davidson instead. Let me take this minute to say, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It helps the channel out. And then not only subscribe, but give me a like and leave me a comment. Today I'm seeking comments on what I should name this motorcycle. So if you have a thought of what I should name this motorcycle, leave it in the comments, and if it becomes a common thread, that may be what I choose. I'm probably going to put the same question out on my TikTok channel. So let me know what you think I should name this motorcycle, and please subscribe to my channel. I just love the way this bike sounds with those tab exhaust on here. So I think before I got interrupted with Nick calling me on the phone, I was getting ready to tell you guys what I had planned for this year. So I have a trip planned out to the Big Bend area, Texas. That's going to be about a 2-week trip, 3 days out and 3 or 4 days back, and we're staying there for about 7 days. Going to go out to Terlingua for 3 days, and it's right outside of Big Bend National Park. And I will spend a couple of days exploring the park in that area, riding around Terlingua on the river road between there and Presidio. And then we're headed up to Fort Davis, and we'll go out by Marfa and go over to the observatory and do some other stuff there. while I'm out, and then coming back. I got my buddy Chris and a new gentleman I have only met through Chris. Haven't even met him face to face. We've just been texting back and forth about the trip. But there's a whole group of us, probably 30, 40 people that are meeting out there. And it's a trip that some friends in Texas put together, a trip every spring. And so I'm joining them out there for that trip. It's going to be a blast, and I'll take you guys along with me. And then I'm really contemplating doing this 4810 challenge from the Iron Butt Association. If you're not familiar with what that is, it's where you travel and get receipts in all of the lower 48 states in 10 days or less. So I'm thinking about doing that this year. I've just got to get the logistics worked out and figure out exactly the timing of when to go. So it's there's not any ice and snow up on the mountain passes, and I don't burn up out in the desert. I have the maps. I've got the route all planned out already. I just have to figure out the timing. So if you guys would be interested in following along on that journey, put a comment here for that as well. And really looking forward to that trip. That'll be a solo trip, but I'm gonna have a blast doing it. I love traveling solo. I love traveling with friends. So if you'd like to follow along with that, let me know. I've been planning it for a while. I've got a friend named Harry Nur who is really, if you look at Iron Butt Association, if you go to their website, you can probably find him there. He's done about every challenge that they have, and I think there's only about 6 people in the Iron Butt Association that have reached the number of accomplishments and certified rides that he has. And he's done this 1048, and I kind of patterned my travels after him, talked to him about, you know, how to do it and how to prepare for it. And then I also watched White Mesa. If you've seen her channel, White Mesa, she got Harley-Davidson to sponsor her, and she did the 1048 on a Pan America, which was pretty cool. And she talked about her planning process and what she did. So I watched her as well. So I'm taking the tips that I learned from Harry and the tips that I learned from the White Mesa young lady, and I can't think of her name right now, but I do watch her channel. I am subscribed to her. You should go over there and look at her channel as well. But we'll take the tips that I got from both of them and incorporate that into my ride when I do the 1048. All right, or 4810. Let's head on over here and meet up with Nick. I believe I hear my buddy Nick getting ready to pull up. Yep. There's brother Nick coming to meet me. All right, guys, Nick made it. He's got a cool new helmet, man. I'm gonna have to check it out. I don't know if it would work for me the way I have things set up, but it's a cool helmet. Man, have you seen the Custom Dynamics has a light for the tour pack now, and I'm thinking about getting that thing. So what's the name of that helmet you got right there? Okay. And that chin bar goes all the way back like the Shark Evo helmets do, right? That's cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't know if it would work for me or not the way I have my camera set up, but I'm gonna check it out anyhow. But I definitely like it. Yeehaw! Ferrari over there. But we made it to Speedway Harley-Davidson, guys. All right, guys, let's go check out the 2022 lineup here inside of Speedway Harley-Davidson. Thank you, Brother Nick. Yes, sir. All right, guys, let's check out the 2022 lineup here at Speedway. So, first off, new colors for the Pan America. That's pretty cool. Tell me what you think about that. Not sure what color they call this green, but that green limited right there is a new color for the Road Glides. There's a Road Glide special chromed out in the reefer blue and the black. That's a pretty motorcycle right there. Almost all of these 22s have a sold sign on them. There's a 2022 Vivid Black and looks like Gauntlet Gray. That might be that new Gunship or Battleship Gray. And it's got the blue pinstripe. It's chromed out. It's a nice looking bike. Here's a Ultra Limited 2022. And like I said, I believe they call this color here either Gunship or Battleship Gray. And that's all blacked out. Ultra Limited. What are they calling this color right here, young man?
Gunship Gray.
Gunship Gray. Battleship Gray was what the CVO was in 218. Yeah, okay. So that's called Gunship Gray, which is almost identical to the color Battleship Gray that the 2018 CVOs were. But that's a pretty motorcycle, especially the lighting package on the front end. Check that out. That looks nice. A couple of blue Road Glide standards. Pretty bikes. Still got the 107 in them. Hey guys, if you're in the area, go out and check out Speedway Harley-Davidson and give them some of your business. Got a great staff there. They'll take care of you. All right, guys, Nick and I are headed back home from Speedway Harley-Davidson. We had a good ride, a good day. The sun shines out. I'm actually a little hot in my jacket here. And if I'm not mistaken, he's probably going to turn right here to go home. Now you can go the same way I'm going. Okay. I thought he'd peel off and go right, but he's going to ride with me on Spencer Mountain Road for a minute. Either way, we've had a good day. Well, I'm glad we're able to get together today, man. All right, bud, I'll holler at you later. Bye. All right, guys. Well, Nick peeled off back there, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video up here. I appreciate you guys subscribing. If you hadn't, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Give me a like. Thumbs up, hit that notification bell so you're aware whenever I put up new content. I really appreciate all of you guys. Thanks for coming along on the ride today. And as always, get out there and enjoy the ride.